You know, every case we get in to the law firm is interesting in one sense or another because it involves ordinary people who get hurt in a million different ways. And somewhere along the line, someone blew it in terms of either making their place safe or they didn't drive their car properly on that day. And you know, looking back, I get just as motivated on the little cases as I do on the big ones because, you know, the truth is most people don't have injuries that are going to put them in a wheelchair. They don't suffer brain injury. They haven't lost a limb. And most people do recover largely from their injuries. But regardless if it's a big or small case, the insurance companies generally don't like paying if there is a claim. I had a settlement recently involving an elderly woman who was going to a show, and after the show she was hoping to maybe gamble and win a little bit of money. She enjoyed the show very much. The crowd got up to leave and she got out with them in line, and lo and behold, she struck something with her lower body. And she looked down at her leg and she had this enormous cut down the length of her leg. And all she had done was brushed against one of the chairs in an awkward manner. She called me up, asked me if she had a case. I said, well, you know what? People shouldn't be at that kind of risk in leaving a theater. There's got to be something that was wrong, although certainly a picture's worth 1,000 words and we should check this out ourselves. We actually went down to the theater and looked at these chairs, and apparently there'd never been an injury like this that had ever taken place at this theater, or so we were told. And we thought that, you know, this thing speaks for itself. Someone ought not to be injured this way. We contacted the insurance company, and we were told that there was no liability. That's just a famous way for saying we're not at fault. And they said, you know, we will not pay this claim, and if you have to take us to court, Mr. Gnys, you do so, because we'll not be settling this case. I shared this with my client, and she agreed, fortunately, that we could issue a claim. We did it in small claims court. It has a maximum jurisdiction of about $25,000, and we sued them. And wouldn't you know, not too many weeks after the claim was served on the entertainment provider, we had an offer for $12,950 to settle the case. And you know, that's not $1 million. My client wouldn't be able to retire on that, but you know what, she was reluctant in the first place even to proceed, because she said, Mr. Gnys, this isn't about the money, it's the principle. And in fact, it took her friend who was with her at the theater to encourage her to proceed with the claim. Now she's awfully glad that she did. And you know what? Settling a little claim for an elderly woman who sliced open her leg and got a few dollars for it, you know, it's really satisfying for me because it's not all about the $1 million claims. Fortunately, not everyone is that grievously injured. But you know, it is a lot about seeking justice. And it's a very satisfied feeling that I can have when I close a file like that and know we've done a good job.